guys, how are you? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. We're gonna do a super simple, not linguine and clam, but we're gonna do spaghetti with a white wine garlic butter clam sauce. Simple recipe, just like all the other ones. This one's even probably quicker than a 10-minute dish. The longest part is gonna be cooking your pasta, which I already have some pasta ready. So what we're gonna do, if you wanna make this dish, you're gonna need some white wine. You're gonna need a can of clams. Now, I would have loved to have found some shelled clams to put on top of this, and that's a whole nother process, and I'll show you that next time. But I went and got a can of clams from the local grocery store, actually IGA here in town. So we have our clams, and I took the clam juice out because we're gonna use that to also help flavor the pan too as well, or excuse me, the dish. So we got I strained the clam juice into a shot glass, have my clams. You're gonna need some extra virgin olive oil. It's about a tablespoon of butter. You're gonna need your fresh peeled garlic, and this is the garlic you wanna look for. Obviously, I'm not gonna use this whole thing, but grab a bag of this at your local grocery store, Walmart. Not that anyway, Walmart has these, so if you wanna get them, or you can go to Atlas and buy by the gallon, for those of you that are watching from the area that I'm residing in. Perfect, you can use it for all kinds of dishes, already peeled for you, super simple, it's great. You're gonna need some fresh parsley for color, Italian parsley preferably, but a lot of times they're out of flat leaf parsley, all the grocery stores. So the one thing that you're gonna end up finding mostly is the curly parsley. All right, make sure you have a lemon. I'm adding tomato to mine. I love tomato. So I'm gonna add a little bit of tomato. I'm gonna add a little bit of crushed red pepper. My secret seasoning, and for you would be salt and pepper. Add whatever you want for your seasoning mix. I'm sure a lot of you that are watching that cook regularly have your own special seasoning that you like to use. Same thing, just add it in there. Remember just to start off lightly, because you add too much, you can't take it out, forget about it, dish is over with. All right, so what we're gonna do first, we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil into the pan. I hope everybody's having a great day. A little bit of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna add my butter, and I'm gonna turn this on a low heat while I chop up my garlic. And I cannot stand an electric stove, but to show everybody, and like when a lot of the houses I go to do these private dinners, we cook on any stove that you have. And if I have to, I bring my own stoves. But electric stove is very tough to cook on and maintain a temperature. So if you can cook on an electric stove, you can cook on anything. Hi Shannon, how are you? Libby, secret seasoning. Chardonnay, use a Chardonnay. You can use Pinot Grigio too if you like. Whatever your favorite white wine is, go ahead and use it. All right, so garlic. Super thin, just like in the Goodfellas movie. I think it was Goodfellas. I've been stuck on The Godfather. I've been watching all the Godfathers this past week. I've been having a blast watching them. That's why I've been falling asleep to. All right, so nice and thin. Make sure you keep those fingers tucked in. Take your time. You don't got to go 900 miles an hour. So real thin you want the garlic. When I'm cooking for privately, I don't like using the chopped garlic. I like using the nice, thinly sliced garlic. It's just so much better, and it cooks so much faster. And I love garlic, so I'm going to put in a lot of garlic. So you garlic lovers, load it up. Now, the clams that I bought are already cooked. They're in the can. All I'm doing is basically heating them up. So I'm going to saute them real quick, add my white wine and my clam juice in there to give it some flavor. So this dish is really quick, and it's going to taste fantastic, just if you went to a restaurant. Yeah, that's about good enough for the garlic. All right, so I'm going to kick this up high now. Get this butter melted. I'm going to season it with my seasoning. A pinch, just a pinch of crushed red. You don't want to. This is yeah. I cannot talk today. I've been talking too much this week. This dish is not meant to be spicy. This just adds a little bit of flavor. Like when we make pasta aioli, the garlic and oil, you add just a pinch of crushed red to give it some flavor. And believe it or not, you add an anchovy and it dissolves into the dish, and it's absolutely fantastic. Just don't make the same mistake I made a few weeks ago and add too many anchovies, because you will taste it. All right, I'm going to get my tomato all ready. You can dice up your tomato however you want. And I'll add the tomato closer to the end. Just a few slices, and then just dice it up. Hey, Liberty, Joe, can you cook that for us when we come see you? Yes, I'm booked. Tell Mark, I got his message earlier today. I'm booked the 27th and I'm booked the 1st. So I don't know what Saturday falls on. I haven't looked at my calendar yet. Angela, how are you? You live here also? Hi, Angela, how are you? All right, so I'm going to add my garlic in here. So this way it can start simmering in there with the butter and the oil. And I'm going to add my clams after it's already hot because like I said before, the clams are already cooked. I'm going to get my lemon ready. And add the rest of this garlic. We don't want to waste the garlic. So where's everybody watching from? I can get all the garlic on here. Super excited for those of you that live close to Statesboro or around Statesboro. Very possibly have our pizzas coming back. It looks really, 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 really good. Went in there and tested out the equipment. It's fantastic. Just button up a few more things. Probably, if it does go through, it'll be about a month or two. Because we want to make sure everything's perfect. And then we'll be doing Tuscan experiences out of there and everything. And thank you so much. All these bookings I have, we're getting booked like crazy, and I'm so grateful. And it's so much fun doing these private dinners. For those of you that don't even live in the state, I'll come to you no matter where you're at. We have an absolute blast. All right, so we're going to add these clams. Get those fired up. I'm going to add a little bit of clam juice. This was a full can of clam juice. So basically, once you whatever you squeeze your juice into, when you strain your juice into, use about half that. We're gonna let that come back up to temp, and then we're gonna add a little bit of white wine, about 2 tablespoons of white wine, just to give it some flavor, and then we're gonna add some lemon juice. And then we'll have a lemon wheel for garnish. Make sure you take your decals off or your stickers off. We had a great time this way. Hey, those of you that are in the Statesboro, Georgia area, Eagle Creek Brewery, I had a blast. I actually went out to lunch with a friend of mine, and he said, let's stop here. And I forgot, because I always forgot about it. I hardly ever get the chance to go out. And we stopped in, and they were doing bingo for a cause for the Humane Society. Am I saying that right? The Humane Society? The Humane Society, right? Please don't let me mess that up. But anyway, it was a great time. They're doing it again May 15th. They have great prizes that they were giving away. It was fantastic. It's held at Eagle Creek Brewery. Check out my page. I posted stuff on it. It's Bullitt County Humane Society, right? Yeah, Bullitt County Humane Society. I should probably know what the heck I'm talking about before I talk about it, right? But that's the fun about going live, I guess. All right, so I'm going to add my tomato in here now. I'm going to add a little bit of wine. About 2 tablespoons, 1, 2. And then I'm going to cut up some, oh my gosh, the aroma that's coming out of this already. We're going to add the parsley. See, we got that white, green, and red going on. Actually, let's up that to 4. We're going to up that to 4. Get some lemon juice in there, the juice of a lemon. And then what we're going to do is we're going to taste that and see where we're at. Super hot and outstanding. Larry, how you doing, my friend? Guys, I can't wait. This pizza, we get this pizza going. I'm super excited. It's been, what, over a year since we've done any pies? Okay, this is just about done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my pasta to it. Normally your pasta would already be hot. Oh gosh, this is going to be great. Look how quick this was. So simple. Just a few basic ingredients right at the grocery store. The only thing that I would have done different if we were at a restaurant, look how pretty that's going to be. And then don't forget the cheese. Gotta have a lot of cheese. This is going to be outstanding. Set this to the side. So as I was saying, what I would have done different if we were in a restaurant is I would have went and got some clams, some little necks, and we would have started off sauteing those first, and then added the cut clams and all that. And then would just add much more depth to the plate. You would have seen all the clam shells on the top, and then you have all the clams from the can mixed all through the pasta and everything. It's fantastic. But I couldn't find any anywhere today. Pasta's just about warmed up, and we're just about done. Let me grab a fork. Don't be afraid of the garlic. Don't be afraid of the cheese. Remember, when you make it, if you guys are making these dishes, for anybody that's doing these recipes, start off lightly with everything. And don't forget, if you have any questions, all you got to do is message me, and I will help you out as best I can. All right, we're going to put this on off because it's done. Remember, your electric stoves, they'll fire that pan up to super hot, so you really need to watch when you're cooking on your electric stove. And then even if you can let this sit on the burner on an electric stove, and it'll still continue to cook because it's that hot. That I'm telling you, especially when you're using these saute pans, these metal ones, the way they conduct heat's unbelievable. So you got to be very careful on them. Gas heat's so much easier to work with. All right, so we're going to plate this. Excuse me. Remember, don't touch the plate to the, the pan to the plate, which we don't have to worry about because we're cooking on an electric range. But on any type of gas, you get that carbon, and you definitely don't want that carbon touching your food or the plate because it will change the flavor of your dish. Slightly, but it will. All right, so we got this on here. What we want to do is make sure the rim of your plate is clean. And guys, this is how you can tell if somebody cares about what they're serving you. If the rim of their dish is dirty and there's drops of sauce on the side, they're just trying to get the food out. If they care about what you're eating, you're going to have a clean plate and a beautiful presentation. Always remember this. When you go out to a place and you're spending good money for a dish and there's slop on the side of the plate, it's not supposed to be there. Because any restaurant that charges more than $15 a plate and up, they're going to make sure that plate is beautiful. And all these corporations, even the chain restaurants you go to, they're taught to do that. So that's how you know which one cares and which one doesn't, is how the food is going out. Nothing aggravates me more when I go to a steakhouse and I get a steak, the bottom is light colored and the top is dark as heck because they cooked it too long on the one side, and then they purposely put the side that wasn't cooked right down on the plate. Like we're not going to lift it up and look when you're paying $40 for a steak. All right, so now we got our little lemon wheel. You guys see me do this 1,000 times. This is the way I garnish my seafood dishes. We're going to put that right on the center there. Add a little bit more fresh parsley. And then, of course, cheese. And then you have a beautiful, what is it, 5 minutes this took? Actually, probably take about 5 minutes. The pasta is what's going to take the longest. It's about 9 minutes to... Can what? Mussels? Liberty, you're going to need to retype that because I have no idea what you're telling me. I'm doing great, Larry. Thank you for asking. All right, so we're going to try this, see how this tastes. Before I tell you to go ahead and try it, I guess. I haven't made this in a long time. But like I said, I love putting the little necks on here and starting off with the little necks sauteed in the pan. When I get some little necks, when I come across some, I'll show you guys how to do this same dish, but with the little necks. And what a beautiful presentation when you have those little neck clams on there. Then I like to take a little bit of Tabasco. And if you haven't tried this, I notice in the South they don't do this. Up north, everybody does it. We put a drop of Tabasco on there, a little bit of lemon juice, and take the clam right out of the shell. Good God, I can eat about 80 billion of them. Absolutely delicious. Now, I want to show you something with this garlic while I have this plate up, now that I notice. All right, see that garlic? Look how soft that is. It just slowly cooked into the sauce, and it just flavored all the sauce incredibly. Your garlic shouldn't be hard. If you put too big a chunk of garlic, I can't talk today. Good Lord Almighty. You put too big of a chunk. All right, one more time. The garlic is too big, forget about it. You're going to get this, oh my gosh, when you bite into it. It's going to be very pungent. Lord have mercy, I can't talk today. But anyway, that's what you want. It like should be very limp and soft. I'm done with you guys today. I'm done. Anyway, let's try this dish. Lord have mercy. Beautiful. Roberto, this is spaghetti with the white wine garlic butter clam sauce. Beautiful. The only thing different, and obviously we charge a little bit more, is to have the little necks put on top. Absolutely dynamite. And you know what? I wouldn't mind having a little anchovy in it to dissolve, to give it a little bit more flavor. I used to hate anchovies, I'm telling you. I still hate anchovies. I would never eat one on a pie. That's just me. But when you put it in the dish and it dissolves, and a lot of people put them in their pasta sauce. I never did before because I was afraid of them, because I never liked the taste of them. And oh my gosh, they're absolutely amazing when they dissolve. You just have to put one in because they're so strong. When you put that one in, it gives it a unique flavor, and you don't even taste the anchovy at all. It just gives it an awesome flavor. So try that out one of these days. You'll be surprised. Salute, Mark and Libby. I look forward to seeing you guys. So any day next weekend, as long as it's not the 27th or the 1st. I have to look at the calendar. I told you we can book your private dinner. Carla. My dad and stepdad covered their food in Tabasco. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I love a little bit, just a drop to get that flavor, because my palate's very weak when it comes to spice. Like my rattlesnake pasta, like a level 1 or a level 2. But yes, absolutely, I know a lot of people that do that. But just a drop of it. Try your linguine. Actually, one of these days at the restaurant, I'll probably do a special on little neck baskets, and I'll let you guys try it the way I like to eat it. And I'm telling you, it's awesome. Real Italians eat anchovies. That's why I only eat it when it's dissolved in the sauce, and I won't eat out of it. I got you, real Italian. You're too funny. I love you guys. You have a great day. Any questions making this dish, let me know. This is spaghetti, white wine, garlic butter, clam sauce. Super simple. When you go to the store, make sure you grab any kind of canned clams. This is what I picked up today. Use your clam juice. About half of what come out of the can you're going to put in there. About 4 to 5 tablespoons of wine is what we ended up using. Make sure you have your pasta, a lemon, because you're going to need lemon juice, fresh parsley, Italian parsley, flat leaf, preferably. If not, you can use the curly parsley. You want to get that color. You don't have to put tomato in it, but I like to put the tomato in it because obviously I love the color that it gives the dish, because not only do I eat for flavor, I also eat with my eyes. And as long as both of those go together, it's a beautiful thing. So whatever you want to add. A little bit of pinch of crushed red pepper, lots of Romano Parmesan, and then, of course, your seasoning that we put in the dish. A little bit of Chardonnay, which we just talked about, fresh cut garlic, and, of course, your olive oil and about a tablespoon of butter. Any questions, let me know, and I will help you. I'll talk you through it if I have to. So, guys, thanks for watching. Please share. I look forward to hopefully opening up brick and mortar here in Statesboro soon. If you guys need any orders or want to book a private dinner, you know where to find me. Remember, I'm on Instagram, Celebrity Chef Joe Tarantino. I'm on YouTube, Chef Joe Tarantino. I'm on TikTok. I'm on all of it. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, sharing, and following. I love each and every one of you. God bless, and I will see you soon for another recipe. God bless. Bye-bye.